Happy Monday, beautiful people of the Switch Force community. Gabe here with your weekly eShop update. We are going to take a look at the coming soon section and talk about the games releasing this week. And towards the end of the video, we'll pick one that I think is absolutely worth it. For now, let's go ahead, get to the coming soon section. It's going to be a lighter week for releases here. Resident Evil Revelations is where we are going to start. Both 1 and 2 are coming to the eShop. You can, of course, get it physical, but that only includes the first game. You are still going to need to download the second game no matter what. They are available individually for $19.99. Unveil the truth behind horror. Of course, it's going to be a big download, 12 gigs for the first game, and we'll get into the second one here a little bit. But the critically acclaimed survival horror title takes players back to the events that took place between Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5, revealing the truth about the T-Abyss virus. Resident Evil Revelations features series favorites Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield. And 2 players. You can play online, you can play solo. That is Resident Evil Revelations. We are going to go ahead and get into Resident Evil Revelations 2 as well, coming out the same day, but just want to check the download. 23.6 gigs, so if you get both, man, 12 gigs for the first one, 23.6 for the second one. This one is much bigger. Actually, Revelations 2 is the better game in my opinion as well. It is scarier. They are good games though. I really enjoyed them. I have played them. They fit perfectly for the Switch. The fact that you can play co-op is perfect. There are motion controls for those of you that enjoy that. And there you have it. You can have both for $40 each, or get it at retail for $40 and download Revelations 2. You will need an SD card probably for Revelations 2. After that though, we will move on to Syberia 2. The sequel of the standard setting adventure game is finally available on the Nintendo Switch. $30. I've never played the Syberia games. I know there's, a few of them. And but I know people like them. It says, after crossing Europe from west to east, Kate Walker finally has found Vaughn's Vorarlberg and got him to sign the papers approving the sale of the automaton factory. I really don't know what this is about. I might check it out. It's intriguing. $30, 1.2 gigs, so small download. Maybe we'll have a let's play for you guys. But there you have it. If you played Syberia 1, which was available last month for the Switch, this is the follow-up to that, and maybe we'll get Syberia 3. After that though, also on the 30th, we have Mujo by Oink Games. Mujo is a unique puzzle game which with features that cannot be found in any other game. Let's start collecting tiles and erase them all to attack monsters. This game has no end. Enjoy whenever you want, as much as you want. So $9.99. It is a puzzle game, 271 megs, so very small download. It's a puzzle game, and it's very reminiscent of like phone games and stuff. I know it's absolutely not for me, but if for some reason this scratches an itch you've been having, there you have it. It does come out on the 30th. After that though, Opus, The Day We Found Earth by Fly High Works. This one looks kind of cool. For $5, says dive into a boundless galaxy as you go on a heartfelt adventure. I like heartfelt adventures. As you see in the screenshots here, very indie looking. It's a small game, $5. You probably can't go wrong. Help our little robot Emmet fulfill a centuries-old promise of finding Earth to save mankind. Step into a spaceship and operate a deep space telescope to find what lies beyond the boundaries and explored outer space. 400 megs, $5, pretty cheap. We're definitely gonna check that one out. The price is just too low for us not to, and I'm all about that heartfelt life. Also on the 30th, we have Star Ghost, $8.99, a weird price. Blast through waves of enemies as you control the evil Megaton Empire and save the human race. This seems like a side-scrolling shooter. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Graceful Explosion Machine, just like gameplay wise, like it really looks like that. So I don't know, maybe if you have Graceful Explosion Machine, this isn't one that you're gonna want to check out. But 180 megs, tiny download, 9 gigs. I mean $9, excuse me, not 9 gigs, it's 180 megabytes. $9, price is right, I guess. It's just I'm not familiar with the game and I can't really comment on it, but there you have that. After that though, we have Serial Cleaner. This game I'm definitely going to play. I dig the art style and I love the stealth aspect of it. It's $14.99, also on the 15th. It says, step into the polished shoes of the cleaner, a professional crime scene cleaner for the mob. There's no business like the cleaning business, and right now, business is booming. Sneak around crime scenes, avoiding detection from the guarding cops as you vacuum up blood, hide bodies, and remove evidence in this 70s styled, fast-paced 2D action stealth game. I'm all about this. 2.5 gigs, that's how much that's gonna take, but I like this. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Mr. Shifty, just like art style wise, maybe some Hotline Miami, but yeah, you're gonna be hiding bodies and cleaning up blood. This is cool. Totally up my alley. I'm gonna check it out. We'll have a video for you guys. $14.99 on the 30th. After that, we can move on to the biggest game of the week, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That is available now. Lead Rex, Pyra, and the world to refuge. And everybody knows what this game is. So it says, lost in a sea of clouds, entire civilizations rest on the back of titans. As the giant beasts march towards death, the last hope is a scavenger named Rex. And Pyra, a living weapon known as a blade. Can you find the fabled paradise she calls home? You can, of course, get the bundle for $90. That includes the expansion stuff that's going to be happening. 13 gigs is the required download. I already have it downloaded. I've been playing it, and I can't talk about it much quite yet, but videos are coming. Don't worry. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, absolutely the biggest game of the week, and it's a good way to start off December. On the 1st of December, a big RPG, JRPG for you guys. It's absolutely awesome, and hopefully you guys can get on board. If you like the original Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I'm sure you'll love this. If you didn't play the original Xenoblade Chronicles, I said Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I meant the original Xenoblade Chronicles, sorry. But if you didn't play the original, don't worry, because this has separate characters, separate world. It's like Final Fantasy, where each game is kind of like separate, like completely. Of course, there are like themes that the games share, but for the most part, you can go into this and never played a Xenoblade Chronicles game at all, because there is one more, Xenoblade Chronicles X, on Wii U. If you didn't play those, you don't have to worry. You can still jump in here, have a good time, and yeah, there you have it. That is pretty much it. As usual, there are other games that may be coming to eShop that are not on the coming soon page. For now, we're just looking at the coming soon page here to see what we have. If you're not Xenoblade, because Xenoblade is the obvious pick of the week, the other one I'm going to go with is Resident Evil Revelations 2. I really like that game. Of course, play the first one, see how that goes. But quite a few good games. Serial Cleaner and both Resident Evil games, plus Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Some good choices for you this week. Let me know what you are picking up in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, all that good stuff. You guys are familiar with it. And we will catch you on the next one. Switch Force out.